Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Last time, I got to chase the rogue Ondo out of Animatus Andar after a little barnacle pulling session off of Bismarck. That's always fun. Yeah, I kind of had to split this one into two. It was just running a touch long for my liking, but on the plus side, it means we get to have 2 Final Fantasy XIV episodes in a row. And speaking of, let's see what we can find in these Ascian ruins. Alright, we have this awesome new place. Can I please get a voiced cutscene now?
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
Perfect.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seemed to employ them in their spellcasting.
Yeah, they were blowing them up.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation.
I see.
That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
It's basically a giant library. So, what are we gonna find here is the question. Eh? Oh. Is that the directory? Oh shit. Hi. Can I... Oh dear. Are we gonna be okay here? Thank you all for joining us at Andya in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. What? Are you saying even Zodiark, all he did was push back the final days? Shit. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. Let me guess, this is the Heidelin faction. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Defector? That's the first we're hearing of this. With attend your thoughts, Venat. Where you lead, we will follow. Venat? That's a new name. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check. This was the Heidelin faction, but it doesn't sound like they were going against Zodiark. They were trying to stop something else. Shit.
So, it was they who first summoned Heidelin.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, And to that end, they call forth she who would serve as his shackles.
Yeah, but it certainly didn't sound like they were trying to shackle Zodiark there.
We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that.
Even as a rebellion, they still took good minutes.
I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image?
Yeah, it was over there. Yep, that thing. I'm sure there's 1,000 more recordings on it just like it.
The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Curious little thing. There's another one. Venar, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another. Any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Oh. Okay, so now we are talking directly in opposition to Zodiark. And her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? Oh. Okay, so lending credence that the names we know the Ascians by are basically their titles, more than likely. Either that or Elidibus literally was Zodiark's heart and then somehow got out. And then there's this trait. Oh, shit! It's out of juice. That's not good.
What?
Uh-huh.
Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
Yeah, hence the reason I'm like, is this the same Elidibus?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
I don't know, I'm honestly still more interested about the dissenter amongst the convocation. Well, that was some interesting revelations. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. I imagine there'll be quite a few in here, assuming we can get this thing working again. No response. Confound it. Dang it. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. But the white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the Sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmet Silk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Aha! Finally we get to this little point. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart, and the emissary with whom we are acquainted, be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of aetheriology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Alright, I think there's only one quest left. And then we'll be done with this patch. At least main story-wise. You can now enter Emissary with a party of NPC avatars. Cool. Alright, let's see. Echoes of a Fallen Star. Yep, this is the last quest. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigations. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Probably a good idea. Dang, that was a good long load time there. Oh no. Let me guess. Ardbert's here. Oh, that's the Exarch. Never mind. Okay.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
Oh no. Is this his master plan, just to disrupt the economy and everything by turning everyone into sellswords?
In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time. But a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
Pretty mundane plan for him so far.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you?
What?
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
Yeah, but can we do this on a rotation? You know, just squads of 5. You go out adventuring for a couple months, you come back, and the next squad goes out. How's that sound?
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
Yeah, that is kind of true. Our early quests were all just about helping people. People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes. I'm trying not to be overly encouraging here. But at the same time, yeah, I understand where they're coming from.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
Still not sure what the end game is with Elidibus yet, but we'll see.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
Yeah.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
This one's gonna be tricky. What? Thunder? What the hell is that? Why is there a giant thundercloud coming our way?
What's happening to the sky?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Oh God, it's the final days. What the fuck? Why are the final days starting up? What the hell? What the? God, it's like Dalamud.
Wicked White.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh no.
Shit.
By the 12.
What is going on?
A star shower.
Yeah, a hell of a one, too. And out of left field. What?
I hear a voice.
Oh, shit. Is he trying to awaken the echo?
Why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Is that what his plan is? To turn everyone into people with the echo?
Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
They're all hearing Heidelin's voice. What is going on?
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light.
Oh, this is so Elidibus is doing, isn't it? He's the one conjuring up this little storm.
You're back.
Shit. That's an imposing view. Oh goodness, now what? Why am I whiting out? Hey, storm's gone. That was interesting.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
Shit.
I'm a warrior of light.
God.
I've been chosen.
Yeah, the whole point is the chosen is supposed to be a chosen few. We can't have everybody being chosen.
Can it be?
God, this is really gonna upset the balance, isn't it?
The hero.
Ooh. Let the mask slip for a second there. What are you two gonna do?
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
Well, it'd be nice.
Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls.
Okay, I'm starting to see now. Interesting.
That which you and yours call the Echo.
He was trying to awaken the echo in everyone.
And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it.
What?
But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end.
Ah. I see.
Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability. Just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
Yeah, lovely.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto.
Oh. He figured it
Her
out.
voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant.
Yeah, he is trying to overpower this world in light. And he's going to use Heidelin to do it.
In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Hell, I heard it.
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Simple, Uranche. The more people here suffused with her light, the more the balance tips. At least that's what my guess.
Oh, you must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Doesn't want to tip the hand just yet, hey? Although I'm sure somebody saw that. Seriously, portaling out in the middle of town. Oh me, oh my, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah, there you are, Alphino. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Yeah, getting anyone to hold off now is going to be next to impossible, now that they've all heard Heidelin. He is gone, then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay, their departure. But as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thele and Vonard among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus has planned for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. Yeah, but so did Ardbert and his crew, and look how that turned out. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. Spirit may be, but skill is another thing. I quite agree. Though the impetus of their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light. Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so, I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I say. If I recall correctly, Admiral Mirweb took the time to usher you out into the wilder world many moons ago. Way back when. I think that comparison rather flatters Thinner and Vonard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged with a warrior of darkness himself to see them off. And who knows? They might even survive the journey. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Amaresis to us. Good. I don't want to have to sit here and retell that whole bloody story. Hey, they're here. Good. There we are.
Oh, you again? I mean, it's you! Sorry, it's been a funny old day.
I can full well imagine.
You can be sure we'll take those words to heart.
I have no idea what I said, though.
I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear, we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small.
Ah, newborn gophers of light.
And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't.
Well, take care. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Too much. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there! Never see the world unless you get going.
We'll be off then. Farewell, warrior of darkness, and thank you.
I'm sure we'll run into them again later. See you around. Oh, I was so expecting a superimpose of Ardbert and me. I really was.
Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however.
I imagine for that we'll need... No, not a voice? Wow.
While your findings in Amaresis Ander do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design. Nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation.
I'm sure one will come up. For which reason, we must needs trust to Ishtolda's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find.
Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers.
In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Gotta get back to that questline, too.
All right, then I look forward to your return. It sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium.
I mean, you still got the inn to deal with.
Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding.
Good.
Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test.
Good.
Indeed. Though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found.
Good.
Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. Really? Huh. That's where we're ending. I thought I'd end up going back to Mordona, report in, but no, this is new. A pleasure as always, Master Let's Play. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion, though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite. Yes, I will. Very good. Do let me know if there is anything you require. I require my Ardbert. I don't have Ardbert around for my little heart-to-hearts anymore. I kind of miss those. Little home away from home here in the first. And me, flat on my back in my full gear, as usual. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Or am I just missing Ardbert and his little conversations we had? I know that feeling all too well. Believe me, I'm sweating enough. I'm having to drink water pretty regularly. It is hot out. Come in. Master Let's Play, it's Glenard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. Okay. Oh, no, you, I remember. Yes? A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Ah. Giat! Lyrique. No, this is definitely Giat. They were the only ones we, Yep, there she is. Our little drinking gnome. Lally-ho, stranger! I imagine if I had done all the quests, I would probably have my choice of companions. So, there I am, minding my own business, quaffing my ale, when I hear a ruckus outside. And then, clear as day, Warrior of Light! Shit, like a cuss word around here. That sounded like trouble to me, and I knew that if anyone was going to trouble himself over that trouble, it'd be you. So I gave Glenard the old, but I'm your best customer routine, until he agreed to bring me here. And now I know where you live. Great, ain't it? By the way, I'm moving in. I expect a really regular supply of booze here. I mean, just make yourself at home. She really is just making herself at home. Oh, some bastard walking around wearing Ardbert, the Mitz Ardbert, like a second-hand jerkin. Oh, so we told her. Oh, I don't know what's more offensive. That, or that you let him leave without a proper dwarven decking. Trust me, it wouldn't have worked out that well. He did vanish into thin air. A certain Hobson refused to teach me. No, unfortunately, the Ascians have this annoying habit of teleporting away without fighting. You know, remember the Virtues doing this? Bah! In a pinch, an improvised decking would have been fine. Tell you what, I'll show you how to knock that bastard flat in the blink of an eye here and now. Taboos be damned. After all, we ain't just about to let him keep on like that, are we? Pretending to be Ardbert, the Mitz Ardbert. I did mention she's my favorite from the Virtues questline, right? Step 1, make a fist. Step 2, extend your arm, like so. Step 3, beat him senseless. Got it?
I'm reminded of the little clip from, I think it was Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. Which one had the Riddler and Two-Face? I believe it was Forever. Yeah, when Jim Carrey as the Riddler's like, hey, Two-Face, show me how to punch a guy. And, you know, we've got Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face going, it's very simple, my good man. Step 1, ball up the fist. Step 2, reach way back. And step 3, assert yourself. And he just punches this poor guy out.
Good. Now, make me proud.
It's the damn moon again. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus, excuse me. Ah. Right, I remember this room. I forgot it was called the umbilicus. Come on, this thing's gotta work somehow. That didn't sound good.
Foiled again.
Damn it.
If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Oh dear, that sounds bad. Is your arm cracking?
Art thou unwell?
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
Is he turning more crystal now?
I'm fine.
You are not fine. You're hiding something.
And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid.
That's true.
Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
I said you just gotta bleed on the thing. Maybe we can call up the Mechon from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. They knew how to get blood pumping through machinery. Oh dear. Is this Garlemald? No, this looks like Amarot. Right? Oh no, it's Garlemald. Xenos is wandering around in it. Or not? Got cloaked figures running around like crazy? What the hell? Is he on the first? How in the hell did he get here? Yeah, no, this is Amarot. So what in the fresh hell? How did he get on the first? Oh. Maybe he was dreaming.
The dream again.
Okay, no, that was a legit dream. Okay, goddamn, worrying me for a second. Sheesh! Meanwhile, in the source, somewhere. Oh, it's that weird guy.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Always dreamed of it?
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final
final days.
That is a weird Ascian outfit.
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale.
Second-hand. So you're not an Ascian. And yet you knew Emmett Selk. Not a true Ascian, at least.
The world's end.
Ooh, there's an evil-looking grin. And there's our new achievement. Way more heroes. Yeah, way more heroes than we could possibly want or need. Oh, wow. So that's how the patch ends. Wild. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more adventures in Novarot. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. I think we need to head back to Alamigo and see how that weapon quest line is gonna shape up.